campaign call last night.
Lucas Tomlinson joins us live from the White House. Hey, Lucas.
Well, good morning, Ainsley. It was just last week that President Biden said he wanted to lock Donald Trump up. Now he said the following last night.
I don't know the Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware. They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization is seen as unconscionable.
A White House spokesman attempted to clarify Biden's remarks, saying, quote, the president referred to the hateful rhetoric at the Madison Square Garden rally as, quote, garbage.
One of the spins is they said, we just want to put an apostrophe. We want to fix it by putting an apostrophe after the S in the sentence to make it make sense. I don't know how that makes sense. I don't think you can.
S?
After
garbage. It was because he said the only garbage I see floating out there are his supporters.
Supporters.
Oh,
supporters.
after supporters.
Yeah. So yeah. So they put out an official.
Yeah, calling Puerto Ricans trash, perfectly valid. Saying that calling Puerto Ricans trash makes you a trash person, unacceptable. Once again, the entire conversation hinges on one side saying Nazi shit and the other side calling them a Nazi, and then everybody going, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's way more offensive than the one side saying Nazi shit. These people openly care more about crying foul at the correct interpretation of their value systems of being open fascists. I hate it. It is so baby shit. It is so cowardly. It is just cry bullying. And once again, everyone is a liberal.
On
the
right
supporters.
after.
Right.
So yeah, this is their spin. They said the damage control statement then added an apostrophe to the word supporters to imply that Biden was only referring to one person, and that's the comedian Tony Hinchcliffe, who made the joke about Puerto Rico.
Well, this is what Joe Biden.
That's a great spin.
Right. What Joe Biden did last night is
exactly left.
What Joe Biden did last night is exactly why the campaign of Kamala Harris does not want to campaign with him, because
I think she give him another chance.
He is unpopular and he is undisciplined, and he has made a gigantic mess for her.
Do they even talk, though? Isn't this the second time we've talked about how he's doing?
Trump would never call people garbage. Yeah.
It's not her. It's the people that surround her. They're scum. They're scum. And they want to take down our country. They are absolute garbage.
That's why it's so funny being like, Joe Biden has no messaging discipline. It's like, dude, you're in the pocket for Trump. You're in the pocket for Trump. What do you mean message discipline?
Exactly. He made a joke.
There's an island of trash.
Yeah.
It's called Puerto Rico. Here's where that joke comes from. Tony is actually obsessed with the Pacific garbage patch, and like the fact that we just throw, like we were talking about, like recycling. Like recycling doesn't work. They don't do it. Most of your bottles, when you throw in a recycler, they get put in landfills. So there's a landfill in Puerto Rico that's way overflowed. Puerto Rico has a legitimate trash.
Yeah, dude, he was being fucking environmentally conscious. Yeah, when someone says they love Adolf Hitler, they're being environmentally conscious. They're advocating for veganism because Adolf Hitler was a vegan. I didn't realize the joke was woke, actually. Now explain the anti-Semitic joke. Yeah, he's just raising the alarm about anti-Semitic dog whistles when he says, like, Jews are always throwing that paper. I mean, that one is like, it's just so bad. It's just so, like, it was so hacky. Oh, Jews are always throwing that paper. Like, that's such a hacky fucking bit, dude. Or when he's talking about black people loving watermelon, like, he's just, he's talking about the crisis of not having healthy foods in any community, actually. Yeah, he was raising the alarm bell about not having enough food in our diets.
Trash problem. Because they're on an island. Like, where are you going to put it, right? There's all these people living on that island. Where are you going to put it? And so they have landfills. Then landfills are way over capacity. So that's where the joke came from.
Right.
Like, the joke came from, like, Tony being environmentally conscious about recycling.
Yeah, they don't seem to have taken it that way.
Wait, even he doesn't believe it. He's laughing about it. That's hilarious, dude. He said it, but he doesn't believe it either. This one popped off. Dude, this was insane. Like, how do you fuck up a USA chant, dude? How do you fuck this up?
USA, 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 USA,
USA.
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 Yeah.
How does that go? USA.
Cool. Look at me, I'm cool.
USA, everybody. Dude, please go on the first one-way trip to Mars, please. Just never to return. Oh my God, dude. Why couldn't the Democrats just point to why couldn't the Democrats just point to what Trump says at every rally? Why did they have to fucking cave on this frame? The 5 is live, no Jessica? No, that sucks.
So I give it a 10.
A 10. We finally get the number. I believe it is
That's a good
definitely
wind-up.
close to a 10. You look like you're dying to say something, Tyrus.
Well, because I think old Corn Pop,
and they got
I think was,
this clown. Oh, yeah.
Population when he told that wonderful story about Corn Pop that we cannot confirm or deny. This is starting to feel like, you know, me and Judge were fighting for the same promotion, and Dana picked Judge. And so Judge is outside the 5 doing a press conference, and I'm inside here, and they wanted to interview me, but I don't get the cameras. I get apparently a guy around my height holding a phone down, trying to make him look skinny for some reason. I guess he was going to take selfies for Facebook afterwards. And he was just frustrated and mad, and he should be out there, not her. And that garbage term, just so you know, garbage used to be the strongest word you could use on television before you got into the cuss words. So garbage was the last line. So he was in the mind frame of he was still on TV, but he was on somebody's phone. So
bro, they say Haitian migrants are eating cats and dogs and shit. They say like every undocumented immigrant is like a rapist, murderer. And then they turn around and go, you call us garbage for saying those things? Oh my God. You know, I'll have you know, it used to be a slur.
And you wouldn't be saying these things if it wasn't a complete blowout. So just keep calling names. But
It just occurs to me that the White House press office should have said he meant garbage.
Yeah.
Sounds better.
Yeah. This is the last thing Judge Jeanine, the Kamala Harris campaign needed right now. They were trying to stick the landing. You got a week to go. And this.
Well, you know, Joe Biden hasn't helped her at all. And we've talked about the fact that either there's a miscommunication between the Biden, the Obama, and the Kamala people not understanding each other's calendars, schedules, whether it was stepping on each other when they were talking about the strike, you know, the resolution of the strike until January, or talking about the hurricane, or talking about any one of a number of things. But, you know, I think for most Americans or most Republicans or conservatives, this isn't a mistake. This is just another time that they name called us, okay? It started with deplorables, and then we were racist, and then we were Nazis, and then we were fascists, then we were extremists. Now we're garbage. Under Obama, we're the, you know, rednecks who cling to God and guns and all that stuff. They've done nothing but trash us, the supporters of Donald Trump. So when Donald Trump says something like, you know, they're not just coming for me, they're coming for you. This makes it eminently clear that after they get him, they're coming for us, because that's how little they think of us. And if you,
I hate this shit. It's so cynical. They're such fucking big babies, and any moment spent on this not showcasing how much of a baby
Vice President
these people are is ridiculous.